Hey guys, it's Michelle. How are you? I mean that. How are you? Me? I'm a lot of things. I'm incredibly good and vibrant and dynamic right now. And sometimes that means that I'm really feeling dark too. But sometimes just absolutely in bliss. So just taking some time to be with those moments and be real with them. It's a practice. So, I'm sitting here in the home of my dear friends, Elaine and Brad, who have been more than generous with me, letting me stay here for a while as I try to figure out my next steps. And words just can't quite describe how grateful I am. They're not the only ones. My family, other friends who've put me up for a day or two here and there, and I'm endlessly grateful, you guys. It's been a lifelong journey to allow myself to be cared for and taken care of. It's not easy for me. I've been on this journey of just trying to do everything myself for so long that let's see how I do with this one. So, anyway, total non sequitur. What I really want to focus on is you guys again, because that's my specialty. Not me, you. So, heart to heart convos. If you notice the name of the channel, it's the one that made most sense. So, what is it? What is it? Okay, so I left my job in the canyon. A lot of you know that already. I was feeling a deep disconnect with what I wanted to do and what I was allowed to do to help. And so I've been on this inward journey and outward journey, both, trying to figure out how that's going to look. And I'm not going to say that I have all the answers right now, but I did get a small piece of that during a Mindful Schools retreat this summer in Petaluma, California. And if any of you guys are watching from there, I love you so much, and thank you so much for being part of that community. We got to see what the world could be like if everybody was coming from a mindful place. And man, it works. It works. So anyway, the first 2 days of the workshop were silent. And during this time, it really came to me that what I want to do is take these conversations that I have with so many of my amazing friends that I've been meeting throughout the years and share them. So, how to do that? And so, there are so many of you out there that are doing extremely heartful work, like not for a paycheck, not for recognition, but just because your heart says you need to do it. And it's so incredibly beautiful, and we need to know that. The world needs to know that it's not all doom and gloom. So that's the point of this whole channel, is to bring us together in that way, to be able to share conversations. I don't want to do interviews because I'm not an interviewer. I want to have just really organic, unedited conversations with people, and to share that with our digital family. Everybody that's out in the virtual world is part of this family as well. And so how to bring people together. A lot of people are doing that, like Humans of New York, like there are a lot of really amazing things going on out there. So how's this different? This is different because it's going to be kind of word of mouth, like, oh, you need to meet this person and talk to this person, or so it's what I really want to focus on is what kind of work are you doing, and just share a conversation, a mindful conversation. So the mindfulness part is a really big part of it for me. I am on this journey of understanding how to communicate better. For many, many years, I was practically a selective mute at times in my life when I was away from my family. because I didn't understand how to interact with people. It's been a really, really strange human journey for me. So communicating is big. So what's happened on the opposite side of that is that when people are talking with me and they're saying something really exciting, I want to intercept and I want to inject my stuff, and because I get so excited. And so I have a lot to learn personally about how to give people space to say what they need to say, and how to really hear what might even be underneath the words that they're using. And so I'm using this journey as a practice for myself, but I also think that it's going to be something really beautiful for all of us. So the idea was to get an RV and a really nice camera and just take this show on the road and do this like crazy thing. I still want to do that, but there's no reason why I can't start small with the phone that I've got right here. It's not, it's not a professional grade camera, but it'll help us all gauge whether we like this or not, whether it's something that's worth pursuing. So I would like to request a couple of things from you. First, if you have experience with mindful conversations, like really knowing how to formulate, have a systematic way of doing things, even though you want it to be organic. I don't know if there's a way to say you need to make sure that these things are in place. I have some ideas. I've already been exposed to some things, but I'd love to hear what you have to share about mindful communication. And also, if you are doing something from the heart, if you're creating a book right now, or if you're running some sort of social organization or participating in, you don't have to be like the boss or anything, but if you're doing something that is really incredible from the heart and you want to be able to let people know what you're doing, or if you know somebody that's doing something like that, I'm thinking that all I would like to do is be able to travel around and have these conversations. And if you're promoting something, then maybe what I would do is just ask as an exchange, like gas money or buy me dinner or something like that, if it's a promotion. But if it's nothing like that, I mean, there wouldn't be, we would share costs or something like that. I don't know. I mean, there are still kind of having these different ideas. So I want to make this very public because that's part of the point of this whole channel, is to be extremely transparent with each other, and really real. Like, I'm not going to do makeup or anything because I just don't. That's not who I am, except for tango, but shh, we won't tell. Okay. But so yeah, I'd love input, you guys. I'd really love that. So right now I'm based in Arizona. So I would love to start having conversations with some of you. And I've already discussed this with some of you, and some of you have already said yes. So yay. I'd like to just get started, with really no equipment and no experience on how to edit anything or anything like that. We're just going to keep it really real. So yeah, let's talk, you guys. I'd love any feedback you guys have. And you'll notice that I also posted like 3 of my old videos, just for fun. Maybe one of them is not so old, but yeah, just for fun, just like as a reference thing. And one of them, I don't think I ever showed anybody, and it's about karma. So if you want to take a look at that, that's kind of fun too. Just as for posterity's sake, I just stuck them in there. It's not really part of this channel, but that's where we are right now. So yay! Putting myself out there, putting us all out there, I hope, and creating some space for each other. So lots of love. Till next time.